Good day to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week. Well, I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is TFC's Ironshell. It's their take on Snaptrap. He's the leader of the Seacons. He forms the central part of TFC's Poseidon, also known as Piranacon, also known as King Poseidon, which is my favourite name for him. He's a turtle tortoise monster thing. Weird, isn't it? When you get a turtle is a tortoise in the sea, really. Many people just refer to them as turtles, even tortoises. But tortoises have legs and turtles have kind of flip things. Now, making a monster tortoise turtle thing means that this guy really is a tortoise, isn't he? He's got cannons. Snaptrap predated Pokemon, just for the eagle eye out of there. So, but it is very Blastoise. I think it is. He's squirtling all over the place. This guy. Lovely. Lots of detail in the shell. I'm going to call that magenta. I'm not quite sure on the sea green. And then he's got bits of silver as well in the tail. It's got some nice bits of translucent plastic in the head. That head reminds me a lot of Tok'ra from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. It's got a face to it. And he's got these nice translucent claws on his toesies. So, articulation, this is kind of on a ball jointy thing, so I can move around. The foot's on a ball joint and a swivel. There's a swivel there, and yeah, the toes move around. Back legs, trying on the peg swings, so that's, again, got quite a way in there. It's got squeaky in and out, it's got swivel up and down, it's got swivel at the foot, and a ball joint to rocket and tilt, and the toes. The head can move around. That can go up and down. It bites. It's one of these toys where you kind of need longer fingernails than me to play with some of the features. So that gives a good biting action. Those teeth are very sharp enough to eat sheep. You can unpeg that slightly, ruins the scope, but it then gives a lot more range of motion to his head, which is cool. His tail can waggle, and then these things, you can have one sticking out like that. This is very evocative of the G11, but it'll both extend all the way. Out like that, and then they can fire up, swivel round as you like them. A bit squeaky. Then he's also got some side blades on his shell, in case he wants to cut some people. Or you want to do a very unconvincing shell phone mode. Hello. Beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. But it's a transformer, so it does transform. And let me get used to you. First, you crack the shell. Get those nuts inside. So I'll do that. There's lots of things to kind of just unpeg stuff. Kind of just get the shell like that. So it's unpegged. That'll free up a lot of action. Okay. Get his tail, just fold that in so it's out of the way. Swings first, then this bit here, this is the pelvis in combined mode, so we just kind of fold bits up there, just have that out of the way while we start moving these bits around. So these bits all click out, click out, the panel there, it flips open. You can then flip that around and that just flips back closed. This bit comes up, comes round, and there we have a leg. Actually, that translucent bit there pegs hinges to form the kneecap. Again, on this side we're going to do something extremely similar. So similar, in fact, it's identical. This guy is not the guy with tentacles. I'm here all week trying to deal. So, get them moved around. Oh, that's nice and noisy. And I think we then move as a whole, this whole entire section back. Take that bit of the shell, I think, let's see, this bit of the shell, that's right. What I do is have it, so now it's on, you've moved the hinge so it's higher up now than it was before, and that pegs into place. Now this then come on baby, get the clearance right so it's actually I have to do something first. There's an order to these things and I'm not doing it in that order. So again, let's just get this out of the way, get that there, go in here, flip that bit back, get his head out. So while his head is in there, you can't actually collapse the central column all the way, but now it's out, you can do. Be very remiss, I forgot to show off the light piping in this total mode, so we'll just, while it's sticking out of the chest, you can see, if you can see, the light piping is very strong with this guy. So that then extends, folds into his chest. This bit of the backpack should, in theory, again, it's just a case of getting that clearance. Just need to push we've got these bits here. Let's move this here for a second. I'll get back here. I just need to push the tail so it's all the way down, otherwise it gets in the way of the hinge moving. It's a comedy of errors here. So then this should now have the clearance to move these bits up. And peg that into place. There. Now then, unpeg these arms, move those around. Now there's a kind of little hinge here that you kind of loosen, slightly bend this arm out here. That allows you to get the fist out, and then the arms just, turtle arms just sitting there. Again, exactly the same. Kind of just hinge this out slightly. Hinge out the hand. Move the turtle leg into place. Ooh! And there he is! First off, again, with the killer light piping. He's a beast, alright. Absolutely, I love just how sturdy his legs are. I mean, these are going to be obviously working part legs for combined mode as well, so they have to be. There's just a lot of just lovely just ratchets in there, and they've got, you know, enough detent in there, and they've got lots of wobble room in here. In the foot, it's kind of weird just having these bits of turtle legs hanging out the back there as the heel spurs. And again, it's the same with the arms, they don't really fold away anywhere, they don't lock into place, which is a bit of an issue, I think, with this. He's got, you know, a nice waist swivel. His arms do move nice around, but again, with the backpack, that kind of moves against it there, it can kind of unpeg it, but again, it's just kind of, just those one button there, but it's kind of like, it's a turtle character. There's going to be a bit of backpack and a bit of clashing. Other than that, you know, the rest of the movement is great. You know, double jointed elbows, really lots of movement. His hands are on a swivel. They have a bit of give to them. It also has four hands and trigger finger that move. But it's just something about him just seems unfinished. I mean, we've got all this great paint, you know, extra silver paint and stuff on the turtle shell, but the robot mode just seems just a bit bland. He's a bit, come on, give us a bit of paint here, guys, give us a bit of paint. Oh, just, I don't mind his head being the sea green, but I just wish maybe they'd at least done the face paint black, just so it's not just one piece of, you know, plastic with a light piping, you know, back piece. And again, you know, he's just got a bit of couple of translucent plastics, you know, the turtle head, but all his chest here, just done with a bit of paint thrown in, and he's got the moulded detail in there, and he's got a bit of paint here. Well, that's really, when you look at it in the front on, that's really the only bit of paint you see in his robot mode. Accessories. It comes with these melee weapons. Now these are the kind of melee weapons that when you're making a combiner that's going to have a combined weapon that's going to combine out of various different weapons, these are the weapons that are the short straw, because they're a bit of like, what the fuck are these supposed to be weapons? You can hold them. I suppose it could be some kind of Klingon backlift or something. So you can hold them like, not very well. Hold them like that, club people maybe. Or hold them up here. His bulk of his arms tends to just get in the way of just trying to use these in a way that is better than just that, which doesn't. Someone comes trying to stab you without, it'd be horrific, but it'd be hilariously horrific. So yeah, he's got those. But they're part of the combined sword. Bullshit single weapons. It's a shame Snaptrap doesn't come with a sword, because he was the one who gave him the sword in the original G1 for life with the foes. And he comes with a gun, a big old gun. Someone pointed out on one of the boards that the end of his gun looks like a nipple, and once that's seen, that cannot be unseen. So he's got this nipple gun. We've got a handle situation that goes on, so you kind of, or do you put this in first? I don't know which way you're going to do this. So you click that into place, so that holds that nicely. There's a big old gun. He looks boss holding it. He looks like, looks like he means business. That's a nice, decent weapon. I can't even recall if the original Snaptrap actually came with a gun right now, to be honest with you. And it does have some tricks in it. It's got some slots, and extra slots and tabs, so you can take the previous guy's guns. Plug these in here. Take these in here. Take that up there and make a big super gun. And he's got a sturdy enough arm to hold all this that's coming together. So that's quite cool. But I say it just seems a little unfinished. Now, accessories wise as well, he does come with this. I've already shown off like what we've got so far in the combined weapon in its entirety, but this is quite a cool little thing. It's you can't hold it, it's going to be for the combiner, but that's kind of a weapon thing, and you can just make lots of different configurations of grabbing the various swords that it has come with, and make a nice big spear like that, and you can make a bigger spear. But also all these different sections come apart, so you can take this apart here. It's got like a core in the middle. It comes with two of these cores for stability, and then maybe add some of these here, so you get 4 of these end parts, so you can make one. So if you want like 2 shorter weapons for King Poseidon, you can have 2. You can dual wield 9. That'll be 9 for him, which I love. I mean, it's just amazing just how many options it's gone for. I mean, we're used to third-party combiners at the moment not scramble sitting. They've made this guy scramble sitting. They've given him the weapon modes as well. And then rather than just having one big sword that you can make, you can use your imagination and just play with these things. Play with them and just come up with your own little configuration. And that's only with 3 of them. Once we've got all 6, imagine what you can be able to do. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And I think I'm on board what KFC are doing. This is a fantastic figure, but I feel he's the worst of them so far. When I say worst, I don't mean he's terrible. He's a great figure. He's lovely. He's chunky. He's big. But he's just a little unfinished. His articulation's hampered. I think with the size of him, I think the other ones, the Voyager size is just a perfect size for being, having a play with and having enough detail in there and having those tight ratchets. This guy's he's bigger, he's a beefier, but he just comes off as a little unfinished. But he's still, all these joints are sturdy in the combined mode. His combined mode's going to be a champion. But yeah, I just would have loved a bit more paint on it. But so when I say he's the worst of the 3, that's only because Big Bite and Cyberjaw are really exemplars of how good you can make a Transformer. So, he's just got a large shadow to his 2 small limbots. but it's still worth picking up, and I'm on board with what TFC are doing overall for the King Poseidon Combiner. We're running out of battery, we're running out of time. Hopefully you've stuck for me to the end. Remember, you can like, comment, subscribe, all that type of stuff. You can unlike, you put your thumbs down, you can desubscribe. You have the freedom of choice. You can do what you wish. I wish to buy more of these fish. Until the next time, be excellent to each other, party on dudes, and because you deserve it, bestow!